St. John 15 and verse 13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his own friends. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do teach and rule well. And peace, love, and blessing to those for elect. On the brother Yakov from Prophets in Babylon, Sarasota, which is a branch of the Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Church. Shalom to those brothers. And today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, I'm back with a low and edifying lesson. All right, to feed the sheep who believe on those names in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to you and your family. And in today's lesson, I'm just going to a little dream I had last night. It ain't going to be too quick, but I had a dream last night. It was me and the head of our camp, Brother Abar. Shalom to that brother if he be watching. And Brother Amawan, big bro Amawan, shalom to that brother if he watching. And we was camping. I think we was doing like a little side camp. It didn't look like the camp we usually do. Like we was doing something like like we just met up through the weekend. And, we was just doing some work for the Lord. But we was camping and some Northern Kingdom Jakes had rode on us. Man, they had pulled up on us. It was like young Jakes. They couldn't be over 20 years old. Young Jakes, man. And they rolled up on us and they had a problem with us. And there was like 5, 6 of them. And there was probably like 3, 4 of us. But these Jakes, they had guns on them, man. And my dream ain't really clarify what took place for them to draw the guns on us. But it was, if I'm taking a guess, it's because they were offended in the word. They were offended in the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And things began to get, riled up. And the Jakes start pulling their guns out. And I remember myself trying to shield the brothers, trying to, intervene in the way of them and the brothers of one of the Jakes harming the brothers. So I was trying to intervene with them. I was trying to stop them from shooting. I was trying to grab the gun. And I felt myself get shot in the head. I felt myself get shot. Like, I'm like, oh, shit. I just got shot. And my adrenaline was so high. My adrenaline was so high. When they shot me, I was able to move. I was like, oh, yo, so after all settled up, they had left. I guess none of the other brothers got touched, but as they had left, we was wrapping it up, and it was like, I was talking to the brother, like, oh, shit. I was like, bro, I think I got shot. And the brother on Moan, he said, yeah, I think you did. And I started feeling my head because I felt like a burning sensation in my head. Like in the back of my head, I felt like a burning sensation. And I start feeling my head, and then I looked down at my hand in my dream, and I seen blood coming from my head. And I was like, oh, shit, yo, I got shot in the head. And the brother was like, yeah, we got to get to the hospital. But it was like, the bullet, brother on one, he was like, the bullet is hot. So if you move the wrong way, it can travel through your head. So he said, lean your head back, lean your head back so, it doesn't travel through the rest of your head. And I leaned my head back. But as I did, for some reason, I felt like something in my mouth. It felt like the bullet had traveled from the back of my head to my mouth. And when that happened, it's like, how you eat a piece of meat, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to get the meat from out of your teeth. Like you pluck the meat out your teeth with your tongue, and spit the meat out. Well, that's basically what happened with the bullet. I felt the bullet in my teeth. Like, what the hell, And I spit the bullet out. And I ain't have to go to the hospital. I was good. I wasn't affected by getting shot in the head. It's like I spit the bullet out. And I was like, yo, call out Ba'ashem Yahushai. And I woke up. And I didn't realize I had a dream until I got to work. I didn't realize I had a dream until I got to work that morning. I was like, oh, snap, I just had a dream. I just got shot in the head, man. But I wasn't affected by it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Lord had to put the spirit on me just to spit the bullet out and, and carry on. So, this is a quick dream. You know what I'm saying? And just it's interesting, man, because you know what I'm saying, the times we coming into, it's going to be a lot of miracles. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of miracles. It's going to be a lot of divine intervention. And these are things that we haste for and we look forward to. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord put the spirit upon me to be courageous like I was in my dream. I pray for that spirit. I'm not going to come with this lesson like, yeah, man, I did this for, nah, it's a dream. But I pray for that spirit to have in those days where we're coming into, to be bold as a lion. You know, the spirit our Lord had, man, our Lord, he was able to lay his life down for the flock. And if it comes down to that, I pray, and I know other brothers think the same way, like, hey, if we got to go down that way for the brothers, hey, we'll do it. So that's why I bring this precept out, and I'm going to bring it again. St. John 15:13, it says, greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Right. The brothers that we labor alongside of, those are our friends, man. Those are our real friends. It's not just men that we link up with on Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to cherish the brotherhood. Cherish the brotherhood, man, because hey, we all we got in this wicked, polluted world. All right. This wicked, polluted world that we're in, all we have is each other. This is, Hebrews 13:1. It says, let brotherly love continue. All right, love towards your brother. Love to the man that's laboring on the side of you. At camp, you got to look at that man and, you got to say, hey, I will lay my life down for this man if it comes down to it. I pray the Heavenly Father through his son, Yahweh Shai, will give me the spirit to lay my life down for this man if it comes down to it. Like Yahweh Shai laid his life down for us, right? And that's the spirit that, we got to come in towards one another. The spirit to be there for brothers unto death. If it comes down to that, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm not going to come with the energy of, yeah, I did this, I did that. No. It's a dream. But, I pray to Yahweh Shema Shai for that spirit. In those days that we coming into, man. I know you brothers and sisters, and when you brothers out there feel the same way, that you will want to be in the spirit to lay down your life for your friend, for the man that's next to you, that you've been laboring alongside of for years. All right, and this, those brothers, they, I know you brothers feel the same way, but those brothers are, they special to you, man. You brothers been battling it out, your yoke fellow, man. Striving for Yahweh Shema Shai together, through ups and downs, through persecutions, through hardship. So hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those are, we at war right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are, what do they call it at war when you at war with a friend? I'm gonna look up the saying right quick. Bear with me right quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't find it right now, but we at war together, man. We on the front line together. You know what I'm saying? We gotta lay down our life for the sheep. You know what I'm saying? If it comes down to that, And I know you brothers out there feel the same way, man. You know what I'm saying? Of, being, able to do that for the brothers, being courageous, you know what I'm saying? Not having the spirit of fear. In that dream, I didn't have a spirit of fear if I was going to get shot. And, that's something that I want in real life. Like, it's just like to have no fear, to just, boom, be courageous and bold as a lion. And Yahweh Shema Shai is the one who can give you that spirit, man. The Lord is the one who gives you the spirit to be courageous. The Lord is the one who gives you the spirit, to step out, what I'm saying, on the forefront. Even you brothers right now, man, the work that we're doing right now, it takes a courageous spirit to do so. It takes a courageous spirit to stand up against the evildoers of this earth. It takes a courageous spirit to be able to go out there week in and week out, put your life on the line, week in and week out. That's not a spirit of ourselves. It's a spirit that Yahweh Shema Shai has given to us. And we got to continue to pray that the Lord keeps that spirit on us, And I'm going to grab this right quick, dealing with that, what I just said. This is a book of, Ephesians 2:8. And it reads, it says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of Yahweh. So Yahweh gave us the gift of faith. All right. And you have to be courageous, you have to have faith. Right? You have to be courageous. You have to have faith, man. You have to have faith to be courageous. You have to believe to be courageous. You have to go out there week in and week out. You know, in season, not a season. You know, cold, blazing hot, windy, rain. You know what I'm saying? That takes faith. All right? It takes faith. And to be courageous, you have to have faith. So we have been blessed with the gift of faith. You know what I'm saying? We've been blessed with that gift, right? And it says that not of yourselves. It is the gift of Yahweh. So in my dream, I was courageous, and it wasn't nothing of myself. It was of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You know, Yahweh Shemal Shai makes us strong. Yahweh Shemal Shai is who's strengthening us and gives us the spirit to take a stand, man. Like King David, man. King David was courageous. You know, when all Israel were afraid of Goliath, all right, they were afraid of Goliath. King David stepped out on courage, stepped out on faith. Despite what was in front of him, he had faith. And that wasn't of himself, it was of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You know, so in the times that we're coming into, brothers, pray for the spirit to be courageous, man. Pray for the spirit to be able to be bold as a lion. You know, for Yahweh Shemal Shai, that Maccabees spirit, man, the spirit our forefathers was in. You know, despite death being in front of them, they didn't, you know, they saw beyond death. You know, they thought about, their mind was constantly on pleasing Yahweh Shemal Shai and what would be an appeasing sacrifice unto him. Not was, the sting of death wasn't on their mind. It wasn't, you know, it was just about, you know, taking a stand for Yahweh Shemal Shai, you know. And these are situations that we going to be in the times to come. So this dream, you know, it was sort of comforting. It was like, yo, call Yahweh Shemal Shai. The Lord gave me the spirit to take charge. And a lot of times you find yourself wrestling like, damn, will I be able to be strong in that day? Will I be able to be courageous? Will I be able to be bold? You know, will I be able to have faith enough to put my life on the line? Hey, brothers out there, man, don't worry about that, man. Yahweh Shemal Shai gonna give us the spirit. You know, he gonna give us the spirit in that day to maintain strong. He gonna give us the spirit in that day to not be afraid, man. All right, he gonna give us the spirit in that day to stand boldly. All right. Yahweh Shemal Shai Ratazah, we be the elect. And I'm going to get one more precept and I'm going to close out. And this is my favorite precept. This is my favorite precept, man, because, you know, Yahweh Shemal Shai commanded us to do this thing. This is Joshua 1:9. It says, have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage. Courage. All right. So courage takes faith. And faith, all right, faith is a gift from Yahweh by Shemal Shai. It says courage, and this is the definition for courage in the Free Dictionary. It says the ability to do something that frightens one, right? The ability to do something that frightens one. So, hey, we gonna stare death in the eyes, all right, in the times that we're coming into. Some of us may escape, some of us may have to suffer it, but the Lord is going to give to us the spirit of courage, as He gave to our forefathers. And Satan will play in your mind, making you think that, oh, man, will I be able to bear it? Will I be able to? Man, the Lord going to give us the spirit, brothers. Yahweh Shemal Shai Ratazah, we be the elect. He going to give us the spirit to be able to stand bold in that day. The courage, it says the ability to do something that frightens one. Strength in the face of pain or grief. Right, man. It says, have the courage. Act on one's belief despite danger or disapproval. Right. So despite what's in front of you, you have courage. It says, back to the precept, Joshua 1:9. It says, have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy power is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. All right. So Yahweh Shemal Shai is with us. No matter where we go in the earth, no matter what we may be feeling, Yahweh Shemal Shai is going to be with us, man. So we got to be bold and courageous. And ultimately, the Lord's going to put that spirit on us to be bold and courageous, man. We got to pray for it. Pray for the spirit to be bold. Pray for the spirit to be courageous. Because it's not of ourselves, it's of Yahweh Shema Shai. So, Lord, when this is edifying, I'm going to close out the way I opened up. I'm saying, Call Halayim La, Yahweh Shema Shai, Shimmer Kakwadash. Lord, when this is edifying, to the sheep out there who believe on those names in truth and in sincerity. This is a little dream I had, man. Lord willing, I'll come back, with another dream I had a few months ago. On the same, I might as well just say it now. A few months ago, I had a dream. It was me, and two other brothers. We was actually thrown into a concentration camp. You know what I'm saying? And the two other brothers, they did, those brothers, above me in the camp. You know what I'm saying? These brothers been laboring for years. And, they was in the concentration camp, man. And, them brothers, they were like, I was looking at them, and we was all in this room, and I was looking at them, and I was like, yo, I was afraid. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was afraid of my dream. You know what I'm saying? But I seen those brothers, they were like, they had courage. They looked at death in the eye, and they was like, this is what it had to be. And I'm looking at them like, damn, these brothers, and Esau took one of the brothers out. And the second brother, this brother already deals with the bodily ailments as it is. And, he deals with bodily ailments as it is. And, as he dealt with it, as he dealt with the torment, I believe Edom tried to put the brother to death. And it's like my dream skipped. It's like my dream skipped over the part. It's like my dream skipped over the part of Esau doing what he did to the second brother. And, fast forward to my dream, man. Once again, the brother already deals with bodily ailments. And I seen the Lord heal the brother, man. It's like the Lord healed the brother. After he, went through what he went through, the Lord healed him. It's like the Lord raised him up. You know what I'm saying? The Lord raised him up and healed him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow. So that's all the more reason to be courageous too, because no matter what we go through, you know what I'm saying? No matter what, no matter what may be in front of us, it's nothing for the Lord to raise us up, even if we have to die. And it's a precept on that. Let's get this precept right quick. This is St. John, chapter 5, verse 21. For as the Father raiseth up the dead and quickeneth them, even so the Son quickeneth whom he will. All right, so Yahweh Shai, as the Father can raise up the dead and make you alive and heal you, Yahweh Shai has the same power, man. And Yahweh Shai, after he was put to death, he was raised up the third day, right? The Father raised him up. So, hey, brothers, if we have to suffer death, guess what? Yahweh Shai going to raise us up. It tells you in that 1 Thessalonians 4 said the dead shall be raised first, all right? So, yeah, the Lord, that brother, once again, that brother, he already deals with the bodily ailments. He's already afflicted as it is. He goes through a lot, but the Lord healed that brother. He healed him after he dealt with his trial of faith, and he passed, He passed his trial of faith, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't key too much on me in that dream. It really keyed on that brother. The dream, my dream was really about that brother. It wasn't really about me necessarily. It was just about that brother. I was like, wow, the Lord really raised that brother up, and I saw that. You know what I'm saying? He healed his body after, enduring what he had to go through. So, hey, I basically combined two dreams into one lesson. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, it kind of tied in together, being courageous and, the Lord putting that spirit on us in the times we're coming into. So, hey, Lord, this is edifying. And I'm going to close out by giving all. And it's crazy because, Salak, I was going to do a lesson on the second part. I was going to do a lesson on the second dream, I believe, yesterday. I was going to do a lesson on the second dream, but the spirit was on me. I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to keep it to myself. But it's crazy how Yahweh Shema Shai works. He gave me another dream, and he let me tie the two in together. So, hey, call I am like Yahweh Shema Shai. And Lord, when this is edifying, I'm going to close out. To the next time I say Shalom.